Let's think of it in a different perspective. Say one of your comrades chose to throw down his weapons. He realized the ugliness of war, and he decided not to kill. Shortly after, he was shot in the face and he died instantly. And then you, already shooting at the enemy, also died. They can only take one person into that place of pure joy and happiness. Who do you think they're going to choose? The person who attempted to kill someone, or the person who decided, this is wrong, I'm not going to participate? It's up to you. It depends on what you believe, of course. But you could be damning yourself for all eternity. And that would suck. If you're already in the situation of battle, there's no turning back. You have the choice to shoot at them. You have the choice to kill them. And when you do, you'll have nightmares for the rest of your life. You'll forever have that person's image in your mind. You'll run through the scenario over and over again. Never will you escape that memory. You can live a life of suffering, pain, of blaming yourself for what you did, asking yourself over and over if you really should have done it. Or you could throw down your weapon and accept the death that is inevitable. What's worse, living a life, years and years of suffering, or suffering for just a moment and remaining innocent? The enemy as you know it chooses to view you as pure evil, and you choose to view them as pure evil. The problem is neither side is pure evil. The truth to the matter is, no matter where you go in the world, there's good people. There are people who have dreams. There are people who want to be something when they grow up. And there are people who are just put in bad situations regardless of their efforts to avoid such circumstance. Did you know that they enjoy cooking on Sundays for their family? Did you know that they have a kid sister that they've always thought would grow up to be a movie star? Did you know that their favorite song is about love? You lie and convince yourself they're like robots. Like they can't avoid being evil. But the problem is, they think you're evil. Are you truly evil? Either one person is right or the other person is right. You better pick one. But wait, no. That would be black and white. Maybe it's just black. Maybe you're both wrong. The next reason is that you're oblivious. You have no idea who they are. There is nothing saying that they could not be the next Einstein. There is nothing saying that they could not be the next Gandhi. Just because someone in an oppressive society somehow ends up with a weapon and is shooting at you does not mean that they actually hold hate in their heart for you. It doesn't mean that they've had 10 years of hatred. It doesn't mean that they've had 40 years of hatred to you. It doesn't mean that they've had less or more years of hatred towards you. All it means is that someone handed them a weapon and that they started shooting. Who knows why they're doing it? Who knows what happens when you kill them? The truth is you have no idea. You have no idea what they would become if you never killed them. You have no idea what would happen if you used non-violent tactics to get them away. You just shoot them. A simple-minded trigger squeeze. And maybe only upon death will you see what their true purpose in life was, and how you ruined it. You must realize that people all over the world are diverse not only in skin color, but in personality. You believe the people that you're fighting for are truly good. You believe that your life is more important than the person at the tip of your weapon. But what you don't realize is that you're in the same boat that they are. You're both killing needlessly. You couldn't possibly say that you're purely good because you're involved in killing. The problem with human beings is that we're so limited with how long our lives are. So we truly aren't capable of making the decisions we could have if we were given a more extensive life. So the only information you have to deal with is your own logic, your own youthful, oblivious logic. It's about time that someone teach you that killing is a waste of time, a waste of life, and ultimately ugly in every aspect. You may ask, but Charlie, does this not mean that I would have to give up my own life if I were in a combat situation? It doesn't mean that. Don't put yourself in the situation where you have to make life and death decisions like this. It could damn you for all eternity. Stealing a car is one thing to recover from in the afterlife. When you murder someone, you better hope their soul isn't waiting for you when you finally die. Believe it or not, there is no justification for killing. When you kill someone, there's a million possibilities as to why you could be wrong. And when you refuse to kill someone, in no way can you be wrong. Because you refuse to participate in violence. And violence, no matter the circumstances, is ugly, corrupt, and it's the biggest mistake you'll ever make.